Bonjour! So hopefully this is going to be a short video about remodeling ES build in the SIMS 3 to fit better its new neighborhood. So the house I've chosen for this video is the Fir House, which is a 20 by 30 residential lot. So it was originally from SIMS, which is the French town that comes with the first EP, Road Adventures. And the house was located at the edge of the town alongside the curve of the road. So I've taken it from there and I've placed it in my edit of SIMS exactly at the same spot. So it's the same size and at the same place as the original one. But now I need to renovate it so that it blends better with its newish neighborhood. So yeah, let's start the makeover. So first we're going to do an assessment of the house, or in short, look at what needs to be kept and what needs to be removed. So since it's a remodeling, we're not going to bulldoze the whole thing, but we're going to keep special features or characteristics of that building and to play them up. So at first glance, the main feature of the house is the double-story entryway with the archways and the double staircase leading to it. We also have a house which is quite symmetrical, except maybe for that random window over there, and the rest of the house is pretty basic. There are foundation, first floor, and then a floorless second floor, rooftop, and also a very cute rooster we're going to keep. So the goal here is to have that building blended better with its new neighborhood, which is a French village in the 50s. But the first issue we have is that it doesn't look like a French house, mostly because of its main feature, that double-story entryway, that tower. But it does have characteristics for church, except I already have a church in my town, so I'm going to change that house into a chapel. I don't have a chapel, so I'm going to turn it into a chapel, an old. So it's going to look different, but with that main feature remaining. Strip and keep. So that means basically that the idea is to get rid of everything we don't need and to lay the house as bare as possible, and also to put aside what we want to keep so that we can use those items later on. So first we're going to put aside what we want to keep, and that would be the very cute rooster and a few bushes for the landscaping. The rest of the greenery is going to be, deleted, and so is the furniture, because it's going to be a chapel, so we don't need all these items there. We don't need the wallpapers either. It's going to look quite different. And the other thing that's going to go, it's the roof, because we're going to use that floorless second floor. We are going also to change the layout inside, so don't need those walls. The house has been stripped of all the necessary things. We've kept the windows and door so that we have an indication of where to place the future windows, etc. But except for the main feature, it's quite bare base to build upon. Extending and maybe also scaling down parts of the building. So here the idea is to modify the building so it fits better its parts. So here it's going to be a chapel. It's a bit too symmetrical to be a chapel, but we're going to keep the main part here, the main feature, the double-story entryway and the double staircase, but modify the sides. So one of the sides is going to be smaller, So that's right side, because there is that pathway here and it needs a bit more room so that it can lead to the double staircase over there. So yeah, it's going to be scaled down, and the other side of the building is going to be extended. So first with flying buttresses, because I can't seem to have a church or something like a church without flying buttresses. I'm apparently obsessed with them. Here they are 1 tile width, but of course it can be they can be of different sizes. So here it's just because they look the best to me here. Nothing technical about that. I just go by feelings. So of course, to do these you need sheets on. Here mostly constraint floor elevation, true, false, depending on if you want it to be active or not. Then it's the second floor and the rooftop. So the steeple needs a new roof. So I like to say that word, roof, and so that we can have our rooster back later on. So we have now curved walls, because it's more, well, it's more church-like, I guess. One last extension with the choir. It also has curved walls, and above it is going to be a sort of terrace, I guess. And then the scaling down part. So it's on the side where the pathway is going to be, and the idea is to have a somewhat more private area for the officiants to rest and to store their things there. So the idea for that side is also to break up a bit the monotony of the building, so that's why it's very different from the other side. Our building is still stark naked, so it's time to dress it up and to replace windows, put new wallpapers, etc. All the things that dress up a building. So for the windows, these are from the set Dreams of India, and they're already, you know, ornately carved, so it already adorns a bit more the building. So do those wallpapers from Water Adventures, because they allow different layers of textures, so we can play with different stone textures there and have it look a bit more ancient. So it's the same thing for the tiles here. They allow for different layers, so they can easily look more shabby. The fans are from Roaring Heights, these ones. They are also already ornate, so yeah, easy to use here because it dress up the building already. And the other ones are from this old mill set. I thought it were perfect for to have low fencing there on the flying buttresses. And then from the same set, we're going to use the stairs for the entryway. Next are the remaining windows, so 2 tile ones, and the other ones are 1 tile windows. They are from different sets, so I think the Gothic ones are from Midnight Hollow, and the medieval one are from the medieval sets. And we also need a new door, which is from Dragon Valley, if I'm not mistaken. So of course I haven't finished tackling all the details, landscaping, etc., but that's going to be for the next part. Finishing touches. So as indicated by its name, that part is where we add all the details like forgotten doors or tiles, and where we put back our roster. We can also add details to age up a bit more the building, make it as if it was always there in a way, and also incorporate elements so that it actually fits even more into its new neighborhood. We can do that through landscaping, and here with the pathway that leads up to the staircase. So after edging things up, landscaping, adding a few things, here is the result. It's still a residential lot because I didn't know how to label it if it were a community lot. So residential chapel, it's a bit weird, but yeah, you can change it easily. And I've done a bit the inside, layout inside, same thing, can be easily changed. The second floor as a floor, so that's a big change. So I've tried to integrate it as much as I could to my neighborhood, but it could be used elsewhere. Here are the views: first floor, second floor, and rooftop. I've also added a sapin, a fir tree, on the side of the lot as a callback to the name of the house of the building, the Fir House or Le Sapin. If you're interested in downloading this makeover, all the details and links are available on my Tumblr page, so you can check the description box below for the links to the Tumblr. And that's it for today. À bientôt!